my Sunday best. Didn't climb my way into that register with the sweat of striving or religious seal or test. No amount of good works could have placed it there. No amount of trying made me qualified. The only reason my name stands in glory is because a Savior bled and broke and died. I have a written name in the book of life, not by the labor of these hands, not by anything I brought or built or offered, not by how well I followed all the plans, but by the blood that fell on Calvary's mountain, by the stripes He bore and every wound He gave. My name was written not in my own righteousness, but written, Lord, and yours written in the blood You freely gave. There were nails that held Him to that timber. There was darkness that came over at the ninth. There was a veil that tore from top to bottom, and a grave that couldn't hold Him past the third. And somewhere in that holy transaction, something happened that no tongue can fully explain. The debt I owed was paid in full completely, and a sinner got his name forever changed. I have a written name in the book of life, not by the labor of these hands, not by anything I brought or built or offered, not by how well I followed all the plans, but by the blood that fell on Calvary's mountain, by the stripes He bore and every wound He gave. My name was written not in my own righteousness, but written, Lord, and yours written in the blood You freely gave. When the enemy comes telling me I'm not worthy, when the accuser lists my failures one by one, I will point him to a hill outside of Jerusalem and tell him, go and argue with the sun. For the judge of all the earth has seen my record, and instead of condemnation sign my grace. And the blood that speaks a better word than Abel has already put my name in its eternal place. So I will not be moved by what the darkness whispers. I will not be shaken by the guilt it tries to pour, for my name was not written in my goodness. It was written in the blood of Christ the Lord. Sometimes I sit in quiet and I wonder what it costs to write one sinner's name. The thorns across the crying out in darkness, Father, why have You forsaken in my shame? And then I think He saw me in that moment, every failure, every wander, and every fall, and He stayed upon that cross and kept on bleeding till my name was written once and once for all. I have a written name in the book of life, not because I deserved a single line, not because I brought Him anything worth writing, not because the goodness in me shined, but because a lamb was slain before the ages, because a love no human mind can comprehend, wrote my name in everlasting everlasting crimson. And what God has written, no one can ever comprehend. My name is written, written in the blood, written by a sand, written there forever, written where I stand, in the book of life, in the blood, in the grace of Jesus Christ. My name is written, not by